welcome back to my channel Edutainment, and I hope you are doing well. And in yesterday class we created calendar, and after creation the calendar we created fixed holiday and floating holidays, and after creation we did assignment of holiday ID to PA and PSA under the table V_001P_M, which I already have mentioned in option number 5. So in today's class, let's do something else. Let's understand when we are joining any of the organization at the time of joining, during the induction, pre-joining, certain policy clauses are need to clarify to begin individual employee HR policy. So you can see in the table there are serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in operations, daily work hours, daily working hours, DWS timing 9 to 18 p.m. means 6 p.m. Weekly off, holiday, breakup, BM biometric machine, clock, swipe in and out is mentioned over there. Physical tracking, purchase. In third option, leave, paid leave, casual leave, sick leave, ELs, SL, etc. And in fourth option, you can see on duty to travel, training, official purposes. And fifth, substitution, changing shifts, events. In sixth one is events. So these all are mentioned in which info type. So you can see here, daily working hour, DWS timing, weekly off, SS, holiday and breakups are planned working timings. All these are planned working timings, and these are mentioned in, they are maintained in info type 007. You should be remembering because it can be asked in the interview. In and biometric machine related thing, clock in clock out, this is called event, time events, which is mentioned in info type 2011. Physical tracking of purchase, P10, P20 are mentioned in again info type 11 only, 2011 only. And leaves are there are different type of leaves, PL, CL, SL, EL, SL, etc. Absent records are mentioned in 2011. Alright, info type 2001, not 11. And on duty to travel trainings, purposes are attendance record. They are the attendance record, and these are mentioned in info type 2002. And in fifth option, you can see here substitution, changing shifts, shift substitution mentioned in info type 2003. And events, actions, separated, transferred are mentioned in info type 0. So these are the info types. You should be knowing what info types takes what and what is mentioned in which what is like in operations. If you're talking about operations, so what operations maintain in which info type you should be knowing. You can see a time driver, PT60 time evaluation. So I'll tell you later on like what is the need of PT60. First option is here, positive above from point number 0106. If couldn't found any kind of record actual, then we can have to move and deduct the number of paid days. And negative, deductions of at actual in above point 125. If couldn't found any kind of record, then we have to move and do not deduct the number of paid days and paid of point of 06 at the actual. In both the time management status, it's mandatory to have the time evaluation. And after the time evaluation, the output of number of days we will get it stored in B2 cluster. Okay. So let's maintain the table entries. Okay. Under the transaction code SM30. Okay. T code SM30. All right. Okay, let's do it together. So first of all, let's maintain the T code. Let's see how it works. Like v underscore 503 all. What's the work of this? I will go on server, put here SM30, put transaction code v underscore 503 underscore all. Then click on maintain. Then click on country grouping. Country grouping is for India, it is 40. So we are creating this for India only. We can create for any country, whatever you are working for. And now you can see here, okay, employee group, employee subgroups are there. So as I told you initially that whatever you are doing and maintaining in the server, we will have to write each and everything, so that we should be knowing what exactly we are doing, and in further classes we need those entries records. So obviously after 2-3 classes we forget what we did in yesterday class or the day before yesterday class. So better you just whatever you are doing in the system, whatever you are making here, you just make a note, maintain the data. Let me find our entry which we created. Yeah, so we created BBP, and after that we note down employee group active, the uh, for active what we made, that the sign up, the code for active is this. You can see here, comma, single comma. This is not comma actually. This is the not close comma. It is starting comma. You can say. Okay, and for inactive, you put this, we put this sign. You can give anyone. I put this one. Employee group for 25, employee subgroup 25 and 28. Payroll area is for weekly basis 8. We given the 8 and 9. For monthly basis 9. Holiday calendar ID is 22. 23. By mistake I created 2 holidays, because in one single code calendar ID we can create fixed and floating both the calendars, but I created separately. I fixed I maintained in 22, and floating I maintained in 23. But you can maintain in single calendar. Okay, there is no need to create two IDs for calendar IDs, because in a single way if you are stocking, then obviously it is calendar, right? So there should not be any differentiation between them. So here, let's see here how it works. So click on position, click on E grouping. Let's put here and 25 and continue. Now we can see here active. So if you remember, we created this, right? So in front of that, active status is 1. I'll put here 1. Employee status, I'll keep here 2. Again, transaction 2. Calculation rule. Let's save it. Let's click on position again for inactive. What sign we given and what subgroup code we have given. I'll put here. I will click on continue. You can see here This is there. What we are doing here is employee group, subgroup, complete view. Like we are giving the overview of this. Like we are completing this process here. Okay, inactive. You can see here. 2, then 1, work schedule. Let me see. Let's do it, sometime later, because might be in this class we can find something which is related to this. So let's complete this. Like let's create the table entries, and then we'll after that we'll do this session as well, because I am thinking that it's better it should be done after maintaining the table. Let's let it be. Let's go back. Okay. All right, because it is all right. So for all means let's create another table entries and then we'll do this, right? Okay. We've created the calendar. Okay, in T code SCAL. So no need to do this again. And going through the transaction code SM30, let's create this. Let's create group personal sub area for daily work schedule. Okay, so let's do it. T508Z. So before putting this code, we should mention always V underscore and then T508. Let's do it. 8Z. Let's see. Let's make sure this is the same table number. T508, T508Z. Okay. Let's click on maintain. Table view V underscore 5. The what message is coming, you can see here. Table view V underscore 508Z is not in the dictionary. T508Z. Let's see again what I have written here. T508Z. This is the same I'm using here. I don't know why it is not taking. T508Z. Let's do it without V underscore. Oh, it is open now. So here we can create PS, personal grouping, and DWS. Okay, PS and DWS grouping we'll have to create here. Okay, so let's create it and make sure whatever the grouping we are going to maintain here should not be there in this code, because once we use the same code, suppose we are taking 3, right? We are creating PS grouping code is 3, but this is already there. So once I put this data and click on save, it will not see, it will be saying this is already exist, this table entry, this entry is already exist. So better make sure clicking on position, find the number, and you can then click on new entry and you can put the PS grouping and DWS grouping. Okay. All right. So okay, so let's see if we can put the PS grouping and DWS grouping the same digit, right? And let's find what is the missing here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22. Everything you can see here, right? 37. 38 is missing somehow. You can see here 38 is not there. So let's use 38. Click on new entry. Create PS grouping 38. And let's make it 38 again here also, so that there could not be any confusion. Here it is taking 3 only. So with 38, let's create make it 3. Okay. And click on enter and save. So now what we did, PS grouping, what we given for PS grouping, we given 38 and DWS grouping is 3. So let's write here so that we could not forget, you know. Yeah. So PS is 38, PWS is 3. Okay. PS grouping. Yeah, it is DWS, not PWS. DWS 3. 38. DWS 3. So by the table entry T508Z, we created PS grouping and DWS grouping. Okay. Let's now maintain another table here. Okay. Now let's make another table. Now personal group personal sub area for the work schedule. V underscore 001P underscore N. V underscore 001P underscore N. Click on maintain. Then click in country, put India. V underscore 001P. Okay, yeah. Yeah, in country, put India. Enter. Now we can change views. You can see here personal sub area grouping for work schedule. Overview. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here what personal area we created. Personal area is nothing but the locations. So if you remember, we created 1989 for Uttarakhand, 1999 for Bangalore, and 4x9 for Delhi location. So you can see here. And now let's make it proper. Okay. So in PS grouping, what we created, we put here 38. In DWS, we put 3, and in PS grouping, we created 38. So 38, 38, 38, 38, and again 38. Let's search for Uttarakhand. We created only one department, which is marketing, and there are 3 for Bangalore, finance, human market. Okay, 4 departments are there for Bangalore location. Now let's search for, because this is now Delhi location is not showing here, let's search it by the code we given. Now you can see here by the code you can see here 4 times 9 for Delhi location. Let's again, PS grouping is 38, fill here 38 again and 38. Okay, so now, okay, click on, now click on save. Saved. Okay, so now in personal save area grouping for work schedule, we given this PS grouping as well with this. Okay, you can see here the data are maintained like we given, and click on save. Let's go back. Now let's maintain the table M. Now I think after that M is there. Let's see once, let's cross verify. And we created, and now we need to create define break schedule under V underscore T550P. Okay, so let's do it. Amb is, I think it will come later on after some time. Okay, even even we created the calendar we created, and we given the assignment of under the table V underscore 001P underscore M in last session only, only means in last class only. So we no need to do this again and again, right? So we, because we in yesterday class we created this, right? So in today's session we'll not do this, we'll not repeat this session again, right? Let me mark it green so that while doing, if I would forget, so I'll, after seeing green mark, I'll be remembering. Okay, so now we created 2 entries here, this, and now we'll work on this. And V underscore, let's copy it, T550 V underscore T550 V underscore T550P and click on maintain. So let's see, this table is what, for what? So what is it, is like define break schedule. So here we can define the break schedule, right? So let's click on new entry, put the grouping number 38 which we created in break AFT, and in, because we are creating what we are creating the break schedule, right? So in start it's 13:00 and end 14:00. Okay, and paid is 1. Okay, and let's click on save. Okay, let's go back again, put another entry here. After this, we created this, we defined break schedule under this table under V underscore T550 P, and now I'll create a daily work schedule under the table V underscore T550X. T550X, right? So this is the rule to define defense लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे, rule to define varied defense varied for monthly VS rule generations under the table V underscore T550X. Click on maintain, and now you can see here, right? We can create here rule number as well, right? There are so many you can see here rules are there already, and the holiday class, everything is there. So you can see here, okay, let's click on new entry. Sorry, let's go back first. Let's create any of the entry here. Click on copy as. It is here beside the new entry option. You can see here copy as. Click on it. So now in rule we can put here 38 what we created, and in number put 2 1. Enter and save. You can see here this rule has been created. So now let's again will maintain our data. We will write here rule. In rule we have put 38, right? Let's make another entry. Go back. I'll show you what is the, in last class, like last session, I'll show you what we are doing. You might be not understanding what we are doing and what is the meaning of this, but yes, you'll understand properly. So after this, after creation, after maintaining the table entry of rules to defines varied for monthly VS rule generation under this, and now we'll maintain the table entry, define daily work schedule under V underscore T550A. Okay, click on maintain. Now in grouping, you can see here what grouping we have given here. So let's see. Let's click on this. DWS grouping is the, like, we are given 3 daily work schedule, DWS variant, the sequence number, end date. Let's do one thing. Yeah, just a second. In this entry, how to do it? Yeah, so let's click on copy as. Let's click on any of the number. Shift click on copy as. You can see here DWS grouping. So for DWS we have put 3, number 3, right? So daily work schedule. DWS means what? It is daily work schedule. So here let's make it general shift. It should be 1. General shift SR Smita Raj, my name initial, so that I could identify that this is my entry. Now in start date is 01/01/2022, and in end date 31/12/999, 4 time 9. It is planned working hours 9 hours. In DWS selection rule, so in WS selection rule what we given, it was, just a second, let me show you, 38. Just a second. 38. Planned working timing 9. 16. 18. Let's click create it 18. Okay. Flexi time. So whatever we can put here, flexi time. In flexi time, we can put as per the company rule, right? And tolerance time, breaks, work break schedule. It can be afternoon. It's general, right? Let it be then. Let's make it 38. Let me see here what's going wrong. Yeah, number. Yeah, it's saved now. 38, 38 is staying, taking over there. In position, click DWS grouping 3, daily work schedule 3, end date 31/12/999. So here you can see 3. Okay, 3. Yeah, so 38 is taking in both way, right? At both places. Like suppose we created general shift here, right? I hope you are understanding. In DWS, 38 is taking only, right? Though 3 is showing, but it is 38 only. Let's go back and now put another entry here. So we created define daily work schedule under V underscore 500A. Now we'll create define period work schedule underscore V underscore 551A. V underscore 5501 550. Okay, 551A, not 0. 551A. Now you can see here. I have written here the process, right? So you can see here. You can make your own notes so that whenever you are doing the entries after some time, after some long time, you should remember everything. And if you're not remembering, you can have a look on a note and you can easily put the entries. In this table entry, we'll have to create that general. We created general shift, and also we should create the week offs, right? So let's do one thing before proceeding. V underscore T551A. Let's make another entry again. V underscore 550A. select any of the row and click on copy as beside the new entry. Replace DWS grouping, you can put here 38. Start date 1/1/2022, end date 31/12/999, and at the place of generals, WOFF, and here week of, in bracket, my name initial, in planned working hour 9, DWS rule is 38 only. Planned working hours 00. Okay. Okay, clicked on save. Okay, so we created general shift, and along with the general shift we created week off as well, right? So now what we'll do here, under the table entry 55 V_5 T551A, we'll click on maintain. Let's click on click on new entry. In this PWS grouping, put 31. In PWS grouping, let's see, okay, so let's make here in PWS grouping we created general shift, so let's make it. And in period work schedule is that in the text, let's make it general shift Smita Rajput, and week of, let's see, in January 2022 what was the date on 1st of January. So let's go back. You can see here on Saturday there was a first and Sunday again first. So Saturday Sunday is off, right? So we can, in W we can create 001, and in this we can create, because you can see here in last table entry we created these two, right? General shift and week offs. So let's click on week off, because on 1st of January it was week off, and again on 2nd January it was week off, and on 3rd you can see here timing. So you can see, click here general, again click on general. Once you select general, it will, the timing will be showing here. What timing you have given for that weekdays you can see here, for general days, for general shift you can say. and click on enter and click on save. Now this entry is done. So this is how we can create the shifts. So as we did in the last entry, last table entry, so like we created general shift and we created week offs, and again we can create morning shift, afternoon shift, evening shift as well. And again in this table we can maintain those, right? So I clicked on position, I put my DWS group 38. You can see here we have created this in today session, right? So likewise, as I suggested you, we can create for, like, this is the general shift. Again we can create morning shift, evening shift, and afternoon shift as well. So let's go back, and I think this is it for today for this class. And in upcoming class we'll do and we'll maintain another table entries, right? So thank you so much for watching me. Thank you very much.